Madison, we've all been waiting forever. Huh? What's going on, Mrs. Johnson? Oh, don't play dumb with me. You've been ignoring the family gathering. Where have you been running off to? Wait a second. Family gathering? I don't recall hearing anything about that. What are you talking about? Today is your father-in-law's 70th birthday. Of course, the whole family is here to celebrate. I knew it was Mr. Johnson's birthday, but no one mentioned anything about a big family gathering. Oh, please. Are you even part of this family? Every year, the whole family comes together to celebrate your father-in-law's birthday. It's a Johnson family tradition. Really? I had no idea. Clearly, you still don't understand your responsibilities as part of this family. Anyway, just come over right away, got it? But right now, I'm actually at work. Work? Seriously? Yes, I have a big presentation for an important client, so I really can't leave right now. What are you talking about? Cancel it. But besides, we're also planning the family trip to Hawaii next month. You're going, right? Yes, I am. Then leave work early and get over here. But Jason didn't mention anything about a party today, or a trip planning meeting for that matter. He's at work too. Jason is different. What do you mean? Jason is busy with work, so he doesn't need to attend the party or the meeting. Wait, if he doesn't have to be there, why should I? I'm busy with work too. Listen, men and women are different. Men need to focus on their careers, but women should prioritize family matters. I don't even know what to say to that. You're getting way too bold. If I'd known you were like this, I would have stopped your marriage. Mrs. Johnson, you've changed recently. What? When Jason and I first got married, you weren't this cold to me. Did I do something to upset you? You don't put enough effort into maintaining ties with the family, and that annoys me. Honestly, I have no idea why he married such a stubborn woman. You two should just get divorced. I just spoke with Jason. What? You called him? Yes, he said he'll call Mr. Johnson later. According to him, you've never hosted a big birthday party for his dad. You usually just go out to dinner as a family, right? And today, it's just a few relatives visiting for tea. Not a huge party. Oh, and he also said he's never heard anything about a trip planning meeting. He's really upset that you tried to drag me out of work by lying. You told Jason on me? I'm talking to you right now. He isn't involved in this. I didn't think we'd get anywhere if I kept talking with you, so I reached out to him. Using him to gang up on me? That's just low. You just wanted to make me miserable, didn't you? Anyway, I can't come over right now. I've got a meeting to get to, so I'll be hanging up. I only wanted you to help out with the relatives. You're such an ungrateful daughter-in-law. Mrs. Johnson? Oh, I was wondering why my phone kept buzzing. Turns out it was you, Madison. Finally, you answered. Why did you leave me and get on the plane without me? You wouldn't even pick up my calls. Oh, I've landed in Hawaii. How does it feel to be left behind? It's the worst. I was looking forward to this family vacation too. Really? Well, you didn't come back from the bathroom for ages, so I thought maybe you didn't want to go on the trip. That's ridiculous. It was just crowded, that's all. Oh, how unfortunate. Besides, you were the one who kept nagging me to go to the bathroom in the first place. And then, you just left me behind? That's so unfair. You could have just found your own way to the gate. Or do you not even know how to get on a plane? My boarding pass disappeared from my bag for some reason. Oh dear. Losing something that important? How careless. That's not all. There's more weird stuff going on. Oh? I tried texting and calling Mr. Johnson and Jason, but they've been ignoring me this whole time. Maybe they just didn't want to go on a vacation with you, sweetie. That's not true. Both of them were excited to go on this trip with me. They're not big on checking their phones while they're out, so I figured they just hadn't seen my messages. But it's strange they haven't noticed all the missed calls. Oh, come to think of it, I saw them both turn off their phones before we went through security. But you're in Hawaii now, right? Why aren't they responding to my messages or missed calls? This is your own fault for being so disorganized. Stop making excuses and accept that you're not coming on this trip. But leaving me behind like this is too much. I made it back from the bathroom in plenty of time before boarding. A useless daughter-in-law like you deserves to be left behind. If you want to be mad, blame yourself. What did I even do wrong? I don't remember doing anything bad enough to deserve this. Are you seriously playing dumb? I know everything. Huh? You're cheating, aren't you? What? I saw you at the mall, laughing and shopping with some younger guy. Younger guy? Jason is 2 years older than you. Guess you like them younger, huh? This guy was tall and good-looking. You were all giggly, even tapping him on the shoulder. That was clearly a date. You've got it all wrong. Oh, I've got pictures. Show me those pictures. No way I'm giving evidence to the guilty party. This is all a big misunderstanding. You're getting nervous, aren't you? Looks like we've got our guilty party. I'm telling you, it's not true. Save the excuses. While we're enjoying our vacation, why don't you start packing? Packing? For what? If you're cheating, divorce is inevitable. It's only fair that you leave. But there's no cheating. I'm not leaving, Jason. After betraying him, you still want to cling to him? You're a real piece of work. How did this even happen? Stop whining. Just stay home and clean or something. Please, listen to me. I haven't done anything wrong. Yeah. Tell your lies to someone else. Meanwhile, I'm off to enjoy this lovely Hawaiian vacation. Well, it's finally the last day of my trip. I really wish I could stay in Hawaii longer. It's true. Good times fly by so fast, don't they? I hate leaving. Sounds like you had a great time. Oh, I had an amazing time. The beaches in Hawaii are perfect, and I stayed in a luxury suite at a resort hotel. It was such a pampered experience. Every morning I sipped cocktails by the pool, and every night I had dinner at a fancy restaurant. Plus, the local guide arranged a secret spot for us to visit. Got some exclusive items that you can only buy there. It's such a shame you couldn't come with us. By the way, did you finish the cleaning? Of course I did. Big cleaning day, all done. You're being so obedient. Well, I told everyone about your little affair.
Oh, is that so?
Trying to act all calm? It's so obvious you're freaking out inside.
Not even a little. If anything, aren't you the one who should be worried?
Excuse me? What are you talking about?
Why don't you put your hand on your heart and think about it for a minute?
Don't say creepy things like that. What exactly are you accusing me of here?
First of all, I already spoke to your husband about everything.
Wait, no way.
Did you really think you could pull it off with such a lousy trick?
What?
Your husband told me everything. That you led everyone straight to the boarding gate as soon as I went to the bathroom.
And that's wrong? How? You're an adult. You could have found your own way, couldn't you? That's what any normal person would think.
You even told everyone, I'm waiting for Madison. I'll board with her. So no one would be suspicious, right?
Stop playing detective. You're treating me like a criminal and I don't appreciate it.
I'm just verifying the facts here, but it doesn't seem like you were actually waiting for me at all. So what's the deal with that?
Maybe you're just too clueless to notice me waiting. Ever thought of that?
I looked everywhere that day, and I didn't see you anywhere near the gate.
Honestly, someone who's careless enough to lose their ticket probably just didn't look hard enough.
Well, funny enough, my ticket was found in your purse, according to your husband.
Who went through my stuff?
Your husband did. He checked while you were in the shower since you two shared the room at the hotel.
Unbelievable!
Oh, and Jason told me about your little Oscar-worthy performance on the plane. I wish I'd seen it myself.
He told you about that too?
Apparently, you came aboard crying and said, Madison has run off with someone.
Did I say that?
Oh, you did. Dramatically holding your head like some movie star, wailing. How could this happen? I trusted her. So I heard you shouted at the airport. I ran into my lover and we just took off together. Quite the performance, huh? It must have been easy to throw yourself into such a wild story, considering there was zero evidence. Could it be that you were in the drama club back in the day? I mean, didn't you even gesture and scream? A runaway romance, like some musical. Even Jason said you were really into it. He couldn't help but laugh.
That might have happened, or maybe not.
It's hard to forget something that dramatic. You put on a show and now you've forgotten it? Come on, that's hard to believe.
All right, enough of this. Let's not forget you were actually cheating, so you don't get to play innocent.
Let me be clear, I wasn't cheating.
Don't lie. I've got proof. A photo, in fact.
Do you have that photo on you?
Of course. I took it with my phone.
Take a closer look with your reading glasses.
Wait, this guy is...
My younger brother. You met him at our wedding, remember?
No way.
You did call him tall and handsome, so I figured you were mixing him up. Jason did mention your eyesight has gotten worse recently. But this misunderstanding? Wow.
But thanks to my stellar acting, everyone believed you were cheating, so my plan worked.
So you admit to the acting, huh?
Shut up! I still have the upper hand here.
Actually, no one believed you.
What?
When you showed them the picture, most people instantly thought, that's her brother.
What?
Everyone figured you had made a huge mistake. They tried to reach me, but right when they were about to call, the plane was about to take off, and they couldn't use their phones. They ended up going to Hawaii without me.
So everyone knew? Yeah, and when you said they're ignoring me about my husband and the others, I was sure that the plan had worked.
I heard that they were only ignoring you temporarily while trying to figure out how to handle the situation.
So why didn't they tell me they were in contact with you?
Because after you screamed that I ran off with someone, they didn't want to upset you even more.
Everything was going perfectly. Why did he contact you, though?
I bombarded him with calls and texts. Not responding would have been more suspicious.
I thought they'd just ignore it, thinking it was some excuse from a guilty cheater.
Guess you were wrong.
Ugh, what is going on?
Pop quiz. Where am I right now?
At home, I assume?
Wrong. I'm at your house cleaning.
Wait, what? You came to my house?
Yep, just like you asked. I took care of the cleaning.
I didn't mean my house. How did you even get in? Did you break a window or something?
Come on, nothing that dramatic. I had a spare key your husband gave me in case of emergencies.
He gave you a key?
I hadn't used it before, but it came in handy today.
But barging in while we weren't home? That's not okay.
The homeowner is your husband, right? Well, he gave me permission.
But why? What are you trying to accomplish?
I wanted to understand why you were so determined to cause this drama, so I looked around for clues.
I already told you. I thought you were cheating.
Still, your approach was way too complicated. Why not just confront me?
I was stressed out.
Let's be real. I know everything.
There's no need for the false accusations.
Let me ask directly. Are you having an affair?
Absolutely not.
Writing all about a secret fling with a younger man in your journal? That's pretty meticulous for someone innocent.
You read my journal?
Oh, yes. Things like, he's my knight in shining armor and I'm so excited for our date tomorrow, I could fly to the moon. And the best part? When he smiles at me, my heart turns to roses. When he held my hand, it felt like the world stopped. This is what true love is. Meeting him was fate. Maybe I was born for him. You wrote passionately about your love.
Stop it!
Well, let's set aside your romantic daydream diary for now. But you really are seeing my company's client, aren't you?
Maybe. I don't really remember.
You wrote it in your own journal, remember? It even says the company name.
I have no memory of that.
Stop acting like a politician dodging the truth. I work with him all the time, and I think you were worried I'd find out.
Fine. Yes, it was stressing me out. Seeing you made me think you'd discover everything.
So that's why you did all this?
At first, I thought maybe if I made your life miserable, you'd leave my son, but...
You're being selfish.
When he suddenly mentioned your company's name, I was shocked. And then he mentioned your name too. That's when I panicked. He said there was this amazing woman at the company he works with and started praising you. After that, every time your work came up, I'd get so anxious. I realized I couldn't be with him comfortably as long as you were still part of the family.
And that led to all of this?
At first, I thought if I made things difficult enough for you, I could stress you into leaving, but it didn't work.
I've gotten used to it by now.
And with how good you are with words, I figured confronting you directly about cheating would just get me out-argued. So I went for a more drastic approach.
That's ridiculous.
But I really thought you were cheating too. I was sure it would work.
Excuses won't help you now. Your husband said he's planning to divorce you, so be ready when you come home.
What? Divorce is going too far.
What do you mean? You're the one who cheated. He's also going to demand alimony, and I hear the entire family will be involved in the talks. It's going to be quite a scene, so you'd better be prepared.
Please, Madison, help me. I never thought it would go this far. It was just a fling with a guy I met on a dating app. Why is this happening?
That's your problem. This is what happens when you make bad decisions.
Wait, please. I can't survive if my husband leaves me. My boyfriend has a wife too. What should I do?
Well, I guess you'll just have to sort it out between yourselves. Anyway, I'll be waiting at the house when you get back. Later, my mother-in-law and father-in-law divorced. My father-in-law sued both her and her lover for alimony. She managed to pay with the money she got from the divorce settlement. But soon after, the lover's wife also sued her for damages, leaving her completely broke. My mother-in-law tried to stay with relatives, but since they all knew what happened on the Hawaii trip, no one was willing to help her. She's now reportedly living like a homeless person. As for her lover, who was a manager at one of my company's clients, I asked around discreetly and found out that rumors about his affair with my mother-in-law spread throughout his office. His colleagues and subordinates began to despise him, calling him disgusting and pathetic. He eventually couldn't handle it anymore and resigned. He was good at his job, but in the end, this is what happens when you make bad choices.
I never thought you were this kind of woman. How dare you deceive me like this?
Huh? What's wrong all of a sudden?
What's wrong? I can't marry you. I'm breaking off the engagement.
Hey, what's going on all of a sudden? We just made a reservation for a wedding venue yesterday, didn't we? And now you're suddenly breaking off the engagement? What's going on? How am I deceiving you? Explain it to me.
Your parents got remarried, didn't they? I just found out from a friend.
Yeah, what's the deal about that? What are you freaking out for?
What's the deal with that? Isn't that an important thing? Why keep it from me until now?
I'm sorry. I had intended to share it with you at some point, but I never seemed to find the right moment. And well, my parents remarried when I was in the 6th grade. After that, having both my dad and mom around just felt normal to me.
This is no joke. I'm sorry, but I refuse to marry a poor woman.
What poor?
You were raised by your mother alone until 6th grade, weren't you? And isn't it often associated with financial struggle? Your childhood experiences have a direct impact on your adulthood. So essentially, growing up in a financially disadvantaged single-parent household means you'll always face financial challenges.
Look, that's a stereotype. Sure, I had a rough time growing up money-wise, but since my mom remarried, we've been doing okay. And hey, I've got a steady job now and occasionally treat my parents to nice things. So, being perpetually broke? No, not me.
That's a mindset typical of poor people.
What?
Why even bother sending them snacks? I get it. You're talking about buying a car or a house, but really, being grateful for a few dollars worth of snacks just shows you've got a poverty mindset.
It's the thought that counts, isn't it? Do you ever do something nice for your parents?
I wouldn't waste my time with those little gestures. My family's doing fine, unlike yours. We don't really value those kinds of things. And hey, you're just a regular office worker in some small company. You don't even get paid that much. So don't act all high and mighty, okay?
I wasn't trying to act superior or anything. You're really putting me down, aren't you?
Look, being with you feels like I'm catching a case of broke. So I'm calling off the engagement as of today. I've already canceled the venue reservation. Don't bother contacting me again.
Luke, wait. Let's not rush to conclusions. Let's talk it out.
There's nothing to talk about with you.
No.
Bye. Well, well, what a surprise. I never expected you to leave the company.
Luke, how do you know about that? And didn't you tell me not to contact you anymore?
Don't be so cold. I reached out because I was worried about you. What's wrong with being concerned about your ex-fiancé?
I won't say it's wrong, but it's kind of creepy. We're supposed to be done. And honestly, I'm not comfortable with you reaching out like this.
Sure, we're broken up now. But until recently, we were still considering getting married.
Just because of that, you're digging into my business? I never mentioned to you that I left the company.
We were in the same group back in college, remember? I still keep in touch with our college friends, so news travels fast. Are you stupid?
What?
You don't see why? You're already struggling financially, and now you're quitting your job? How are you going to make ends meet? Are you going to end up homeless? Or are you planning to rely on welfare?
It's neither of those options.
What do you mean?
Why do I have to tell you? My future has nothing to do with you, right?
I just feel like it'd be kinda crappy if a girl I almost married ended up on the streets. Didn't think your struggling spirit would take it that far.
No need to worry. Even though I quit my job, I'm still working part-time.
What? Part-time job? Are you losing it because I broke up with you? You can't possibly survive on just a part-time job, right? Oh, wait. Are you trying to leech off your dad or something? You and your mom were struggling, and your dad came to the rescue. Now you're just stuck in the same cycle as an adult. See? I told you. Once poor, always poor, huh?
Your way of speaking hasn't changed, has it? Sorry to burst your bubble, but let me set things straight. I've got some savings from my time as a company employee, so I'll be okay. And there's a solid reason why I left the company, just so you know.
Why did you quit then?
It's none of your business.
What's your deal? Boring bitch. Ah, forget it. Just typical thinking from someone broke, right? No big deal.
Is that all you wanted to say?
Nope. There's more. I've actually started dating this girl I met at a party. She's 2 years younger than me and really adorable. And get this. Her family seems pretty well off, unlike yours. If things work out, it's like winning the lottery. Ha 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 ha.
Good for you. Okay, bye.
Whoa, hold on. What's with the cold shoulder? Can't I just give you a little update on what's been going on?
Are you messaging me just to mock me? Your condescending attitude towards poor people hasn't changed since 6 months ago, huh?
Haha, no way. I've got a new girlfriend, and I still care about my ex-fiancé. Can't you appreciate my kindness?
Mind your own business. Well then, I have to head to work soon. Talking to you is a waste of time. Leave me alone.
Yeah, whatever. Good luck with your low-paying job. Even if you work hard at your part-time job, poor folks stay poor forever, huh? Regina, you're incredible. I'm so impressed. So, I've already reached out to the venue. We're going for a visit this weekend.
The venue? Who is this?
Huh? Don't tell me you forgot about me. It's Luke.
I'm sorry, but with just the name displayed, I can't determine which Luke you are referring to. Could you provide more context or information?
Are you kidding me? I told you, it's your ex-fiancé, Luke.
Oh, that Luke.
That's right. I've been telling you.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize. If there's anything else I can do to help, please let me know.
Geez, you're a heartless one for forgetting your fiancé.
Hell no. I'm not your fiancé anymore. Stop calling me that. Going to the venue? What the hell are you even talking about?
Oh, come on. Don't be shy. You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
I have no idea.
I heard you have your own company now. That's incredible, especially for a woman in her 30s.
Wow, you're really nosy, huh?
I was surprised. The last time we spoke, you mentioned quitting your job and working part-time. So I assumed things were tough financially. Did you leave your job to start your own business?
That's right. I was preparing to start my own business while working part-time. It was tough in the beginning when I first set up the company. But thanks to the help of many people, the business is going smoothly.
I've always seen you as a capable woman. Looks like my instincts were right all along.
What are you talking about? Wasn't it once poor, always poor, remember?
Come on, don't be so touchy. You started your own business for my sake, didn't you?
What?
Because I said I couldn't marry someone poor. You were so eager to marry me that you started your own business and became wealthy, didn't you? And look at you now. You're so successful. I'm blown away by your dedication. Let's tie the knot again and give it another shot.
Huh? Wait, are you saying you want to marry me? Is that why you brought up venues?
Of course. 10 years ago, we were practically engaged, remember? We even had venue visits booked. Let's pick up where we left off then. I understand you're busy as the CEO. I'll be there to support you. I'd even become a stay-at-home husband if needed.
Wait a minute. I thought you had a cute younger girlfriend.
I broke up with her a long time ago. It didn't even last a year.
Oh, I thought you were trying to get married.
That didn't work out. I thought she was from a nice family, but she wasn't. She tricked me. She's another gold digger.
Ah, I get it now.
I was played. I never imagined she was also after a wealthy partner. And then she showed her true colors, shouting and behaving so crudely. It was like the epitome of being poor. I can't believe I got involved with such a woman.
Well, I think it's mutual, don't you? So, did you dump her?
She dumped me before I could break up with her. Apparently, she's not interested in marrying a low-paid office worker.
Oh, that's too bad.
I do work for a big company, but my paycheck isn't bad either. But apparently, being a mid-level employee in your mid-30s doesn't cut it for her.
Wow, she's pretty harsh, huh? Considering you're from a pretty well-off family. I bet your personalities clashed so much that even money couldn't smooth things over, huh?
So don't worry. I'm single now, so I can marry you anytime. In fact, I'm already making preparations for it. Like I said earlier, we're checking out venues this weekend. And if you're busy, I get it. But shouldn't you at least try on some wedding dresses? So try to make it if you can.
Huh?
Man, I'm already looking forward to the wedding. With you being the CEO and all, we'll probably have a lot of guests, right? I've already booked the biggest venue in town.
Hey.
Where do you want to go for our honeymoon? How about the Maldives? Or maybe Europe? Since you're covering the expenses, I'm up for whatever you choose.
Whoa.
I'd love to have 2 kids if possible. With your financial support, we could build our dream home right after tying the knot. And play catch with the kids in the spacious backyard. Maybe even have a big dog roaming around freely. Just picturing it makes me all excited.
Excuse me?
What? What's wrong? Are you not a dog person? But I've made up my mind that once we tie the knot, we're getting a place with a yard and a dog, you know? We'll build a spacious home, and as long as we keep the dog out of your workroom or any other areas you prefer, it shouldn't be a problem, right?
I love dogs, but that's not the point. And marrying you is completely out of the question. Could you please stop with your unrealistic fantasies?
Unrealistic fantasies? I'm just making plans for a future together.
Our plans? You're just talking about your own desires.
Regina, there's no need to be shy. Be true to yourself.
Are you serious?
But hey, didn't you work hard to start your own business just to impress me? Growing up in a poor single-parent household and then becoming wealthy on your own as an adult? You really went all out for me, huh? But hey, you're already in your 30s. If you keep hesitating, you might miss out on having kids, you know?
I am married and I already have my own family.
Huh?
I can't marry you because I already am. But even if I weren't, let's be real. There's no way I'd marry you.
What? You're married? When? With who?
7 years ago, before I started my business, I attended a convention. My husband was one of the lecturers at that time. We have 2 kids, by the way.
Wait a minute. Getting married and having kids without even discussing it with me? What the hell do you think you're doing? And to think you started your own business for my sake, why would you do something like this?
What? Whether I get married or have children is my business. Why should I have to consult with you of all people?
I'm not a stranger. After all, we were engaged 10 years ago.
10 years is long enough to make someone practically a stranger.
But I still love you. I can't forgive you for getting married without my permission.
What? You ended things with me, so why the sudden interest? You've spent your life belittling those less fortunate, and you even mocked my parents.
It's because you were poor that I had to break up with you. But you got rich for me. That's why I'm saying we should get back together.
First of all, I didn't do all of this for you. I worked hard for myself and my parents.
You're the only one I love right now.
I don't care what you say. Leave me alone.
Just leave your husband and be with me.
Huh?
Wouldn't you feel more secure marrying someone with a stable job like me, rather than being with a lecturer? Like you said earlier, I'm from a pretty well-off family. If you want to take care of your parents, I can buy them a house or a car. Think about it. Remarrying me would lead to a happier life, wouldn't it?
Not really.
What?
I'm financially independent. I don't plan on relying on my husband. Plus, he earns a lot more than you think. Just because you work for a big company doesn't guarantee stability. And seriously? Still bragging about mommy and daddy's wealth in your 30s? Come on, that's just sad.
No.
My husband is kind to my parents. He's the best partner I could ask for. We support each other in our work. We can even afford to spoil my parents with a house, a car, and a top-notch lifestyle. There's no reason to break up at all.
Then what about my feelings?
Huh?
I love you. I can't imagine marrying anyone else. I'm pushing 35, and everyone around me is settling down. I'm ready for that family life too.
Why don't you go out there and find someone else to marry then?
Because they're not you. Please marry me.
You're such an asshole.
What did you say?
You left me because you thought I was poor. Now that I have money, financially better off, you come crawling back? You say you love me, but isn't it just my money you love? 10 years ago, you looked down on me for being poor. And now you're trying to cozy up to me? Talk about having no pride.
No, I don't. I really love you.
You're just a waste of time. Leave me alone. Goodbye.
Regina! Please marry me. I know you love me too. I'll wait for you at the wedding this weekend. Please come. Regina, you didn't come to the venue. I was waiting for you.
Oh God, Luke?
What? What's wrong? Why are you so surprised?
I messed up. I totally forgot to block you.
What the hell? You're so rude.
You've got to admit, it's kind of creepy. Did you honestly believe I'd go check out the venue with you? I'm never going to be with you. Not now, not ever.
Fine. I understand. I give up on marriage.
What?
I want to work for your company.
Huh?
I'm currently unemployed.
You quit your job?
Yes, I did.
Why?
I had a heated exchange with my boss. I got really emotional and handed in my resignation letter. They accepted it. I thought someone would try to stop me, but they went ahead and processed everything immediately. Damn it. I didn't expect I'd actually end up quitting.
Well, you voluntarily quit, so you can't do anything about it. But you have your wealthy family to fall back on, right? You don't need to rush into finding a new job, do you?
Oh, well, it's not like my family can help much. My dad got wind of me quitting in a fit of rage, and he made it clear I should own up to it myself. He told me not to depend on them anymore.
I see.
So I chose to work for your company.
You chose to? That's quite condescending.
You'd surely welcome someone as talented as me on your team, right? Having someone you know makes work easier, doesn't it? I work hard.
Listen.
So, when do I start? I can work anytime. I'm all set and ready to go. I mean, I'm your close friend, so maybe I can start at the manager level?
I refuse.
What?
We have enough employees.
No way. I'm an elite who worked for a major corporation until just recently, you know. And I'm your ex-fiancé, remember? You're just going to abandon me?
It's been 10 years. That's ancient history. I'm not obliged to hire you.
No way.
And besides, you claim to be so talented. But if no one tried to stop you from leaving the company, then you weren't that great, were you? Starting from the position of a regular employee and expecting to jump to the level of a department head is just ridiculous.
What are you talking about? I may have been just an ordinary employee, but I was at the top of my class. I made significant contributions to the company.
There must have been some other issue. Anyway, we won't be hiring you here. You'll have to look elsewhere.
Oh no. Help me out here. I'm in trouble.
I don't remember you helping me.
Regina, please. I don't care if it's part-time. Just hire me.
We have enough part-timers, so please find somewhere else.
It has to be your company.
Huh? Why does it have to be my company? There are plenty of others out there. You've got skills, right?
But no one will hire me.
Oh.
After leaving my previous job, I went through a round of job interviews, but I kept getting rejected. Seriously, it's unbelievable. To think that companies would reject someone as talented as me, who came from a major corporation. None of those hiring managers have any idea what they're doing. Sure, there were a few places that offered me a job, but they were all offering positions starting from entry level, not even manager level. I declined all of them. Who do they think I am, turning down a super elite like me?
Well, it wasn't about whether you're an elite or not. They probably saw right through your personality.
What do you mean?
Looking back on your behavior, isn't it clear? I wouldn't want to hire someone as arrogant and self-centered as you. You'd just be a disruption at the company. We don't need you.
I apologize for everything I did. Regina, please hire me.
I've told you multiple times I don't want to.
Marry me then.
I don't want to do that either.
Well then, if you're not hiring or marrying me, at least send me a monthly allowance.
Why would I do that? Are you dumb?
I apologize for calling you poor and making fun of you. I'm sorry for dumping you too. I've genuinely reflected on my actions, so I need your help. My savings are running out. I'm seriously in trouble.
If you're in need of money, you should be willing to do any kind of work, right? There should be plenty of job options available if you're not picky.
Are you suggesting I do manual labor? Give me a break. That's work for poor people. It's beneath someone as talented as me.
You can stay spoiled like that forever, but mark my words. Someday, you'll regret it when you're truly broke. Anyway, I'm blocking you now. Goodbye.
Regina, wait! Please, don't abandon me. I thought you loved me. Regina, please, help me.
After that, Luke had to bite the bullet and start working at construction sites. He wasn't thrilled about taking orders from younger people. He ended up making fun of them, calling them poor and whatnot, which led to a heated confrontation. He only lasted 5 days. He ended up crawling back to his parents' place, begging for help finding a new job. Finally, he landed something in customer service, but he's not too happy about it. He still got this thing about not wanting to work with poor people. I bet he won't stick around there for long either.
Mom, what is it? What's with all the calls?
Oh, for crying out loud, you finally got back to me. I called you 1,000,000 times. Why didn't you answer?
Sorry, I was at work.
How is it that a woman can ignore her mother-in-law's phone calls?
I didn't mean to ignore your calls. I put my phone on silent mode when I'm at work, so I didn't notice.
That's a problem. You never know when I might need to get a hold of you in emergency.
Well then, what was the emergency?
I wanted you to get me some milk on your way home from work.
Huh? That's your emergency?
Something wrong with that?
No, if you want me to buy something for you, just text me or something. I can check after work.
Then I don't know what time it will be. I wanted to contact you right away.
But you don't have to call me at work.
You listen to me. What's more important, me or work?
I can't answer that question.
That's the point.
What?
That's where you say, my mother-in-law. You're not very likable. Why don't you quit your job?
Huh?
Why don't you just become a housewife?
Why are you suddenly talking like that?
You're always saying work, work, work. You're not fulfilling your duty as a wife at all.
I'm not doing anything special, but I'm doing the usual household chores, like cooking, laundry, cleaning, etc.
Well, what about children?
What?
The reason you haven't had a baby yet is because you're too busy with work, right?
I don't think that's the problem.
Are you guys trying to have a baby?
Well, that's a private matter between my husband and I.
Oh, children are not just a married couple's problem. My son is our precious eldest. We need you to give birth to a boy and an heir.
I did not get married to have an heir for you.
Oh dear.
Don't tell me you don't want a child just because you want to keep working.
I do want to have children someday. I just can't do it alone.
What's that? Are you trying to say that it's my son's fault that you can't have children?
Well, my break time is almost over. I have to go now. I'll get some milk on the way home.
Hey, Madison, wait a minute. I'm not done talking yet. Madison!
Mom, looks like you called me a bunch of times again. How can I help you today? I told you to text me if you needed shopping done, didn't I?
Oh, you are still being a smart aleck. But I'm not asking you to go shopping today. I want you to come home right now.
Excuse me? What's wrong?
It's supposed to rain this afternoon. I need you to take the sheets off the clotheslines.
You want me to come home for that?
Yes.
You're at home, right?
I'm home.
But I have to go all the way home?
I hurt my shoulder yesterday. I can't lift my arm high enough. So I guess you're going to have to do it. Come home before it rains. You don't want the sheets you washed to get ruined, do you?
I can't come home now.
Why not?
I have an important meeting this afternoon.
Oh, come on. Aren't you worried about my health?
No, it's not that.
You want me to force myself to take in the laundry? Even if the pain gets worse and I have to go to the doctor? And you're fine with that? You're a terrible woman.
So I told you that's not what I'm saying. However, I can't ask my boss to let me leave early to take in the laundry. If you can't do it, just leave it as it is. If they get wet, I'll just wash them again.
Just as I thought. You're a terrible homemaker. What is to become of me? You use work as an excuse and don't even try to help.
No,
meetings are just a bunch of nonsense, aren't they? It's a waste of your time to attend. Wouldn't you rather go home and do your chores?
What are you talking about? It's a monthly planning meeting. I can't miss it.
I'm disappointed. We live together. What's the point of living together if you aren't going to do the housework?
You say living together. It was you who wanted to live with us, wasn't it? I would have been more than happy to live just with my husband while we were newlyweds. But after my father-in-law passed away, you said you were lonely being by yourself. You forced us to move in with you because of that.
What do you mean forced? You're my daughter-in-law. It's only natural that the eldest son and his wife and their parents live together. Oh, God. I knew I shouldn't have let my son and you get married. You challenge your mother-in-law and cut corners on housework. Why do you keep working after getting married in the first place?
To make a living? I have to earn money for you.
What my son earns would be enough. Why won't you quit your job because you want to be extravagant anyway, right?
That's not true.
Oh, no. While we have been texting, the clouds have been getting thicker. Madison, please hurry home.
I can't leave early.
Huh?
Please give up on the laundry. Well, I'm going to have lunch now. Excuse me.
Madison, contempt for your mother-in-law like that. Remember that.
Mother, what on earth are you thinking?
Oh, Madison, what's wrong?
I heard you came to my office today.
Yes, but what? What's wrong with going to see my daughter-in-law?
It goes against all common sense to come to someone's office. What's more, you said you just came to check on me. It's not like a class visit for kids. The receptionist was appalled too.
What are you talking about? You're always talking about work, work, work.
I went to see how busy you are. I went to check. Then I was told that you were out of the office. I went all the way to the office to check on you, but it was a wasted trip. Well, you were probably out skipping work anyway. I wasn't skipping work. I was at a client's office for a business meeting. I'm not so sure about that. I think you should quit your job after all. Why are you bringing this up again? If you're not working diligently at the office, go home and do your duty as a wife. And you need to hurry up and have a baby and raise it too. That's enough. Huh? I don't work for fun. I work hard for my family. For your family? What a joke. After all, a woman's work doesn't pay much. I'm sure you don't make much money. That's enough. I don't want to talk about work with you anymore. From now on, do not call me at work for trivial things. And don't you ever come to my office when you have no business there either. What? You're a big jerk? Oh, God. I feel sorry for my son who married such a sassy wife. Why don't you just go ahead and get a divorce? Hey, Madison. I have something important to tell you. Reply to me right away. Mom, what is it about? If it's about doing the housework again, can we talk later? It's not like that. I just got a call from my son. He said you haven't given him his allowance. What? Allowance? You're the one in charge of the family finances, right? And you don't give him an allowance? Why are you being so mean to him? I heard there's a company party tonight. My son can't attend because he doesn't have any money. He's so sad. No, I told you. Men have a lot of socializing to do. I told you to give him a generous allowance. You both work, so there's no need to be stingy with my son's allowance. Just hold on 1 minute. No need to make excuses. I can't take it anymore with a she-devil like you. From now on, I'll live with my son alone. I'll keep my son's paycheck. I'll take care of the family finances. I don't think that's possible. Why not? You mean your son will support you, right? Yes. I think it's gonna be hard for both of you to live on his salary alone. Hey, you're making fun of my son. You horrible woman. I don't even want to see your face anymore. Hurry up and divorce my son and get out. Are you sure about that? Huh? Oh, thank God. Now that I have your permission, I can leave without worrying about anything. What do you mean? Actually, we're already divorced. Huh? He said he would tell you. I didn't dare to say anything, but I guess he didn't tell you yet. So, what do you mean already divorced? He was having an affair. What? I had suspected for a long time. About a week ago, he admitted to having an affair and we're divorced. I'm a fool for not seeing it before we got married. He was dating a classmate from college for a long time. I was two-timed. No way! It's true. I hired a professional investigator to look into it. I can't believe it. My son wouldn't cheat. I can understand why, as a mother, you don't want to believe it. But I'm sorry to say that your son is a scoundrel. Despite the fact that he has a wife, me, he was repeatedly meeting with his lover and spending a lot of money on her. By the way, I've never received any money from him since we got married. What? Rent and living expenses are all paid from my salary. That's why I couldn't quit my job even if I wanted to. I asked my husband to pay half of our living expenses. He said he couldn't because he needed a lot of money for socializing with work associates. He lied about that. It was all spent on gifts for his girlfriend and money for his cheating trips. I didn't know. I thought you were the one wasting money,
and being stingy with my son's allowance.
So I will gladly agree to a divorce. I won't have to pay for any more expenses. I have no intention of living with someone who cheats on me any longer.
Wait a minute. Just in case, don't you think talking it out would be a good idea?
Why do you want to discuss it now? We've already gone through divorce proceedings.
Because how can you divorce him on your own without consulting me?
But, mother-in-law, you wanted me to divorce my husband, right?
Well, that's,
Then you got what you wanted. It all worked out, didn't it?
But
I was busy with work. I couldn't find a new place to live even after the divorce was finalized. So I had no choice but to continue living in that house. Recently, a friend of mine showed me a good place to live. I'm moving out tomorrow. I thought it would be troublesome if my mother-in-law tried to keep me from moving out. But you told me to move out. It looks like there was nothing to worry about at all.
Wait a minute, Madison.
Well then, I'm leaving tomorrow. Thank you for everything, even if it was only for a short time.
Madison, it's been a while. It's me. Do you remember me?
Oh, you're my ex-mother-in-law, aren't you? It's been a while. How can I help you?
Well, you see, I have a favor to ask.
What? A favor?
Will you marry my son again?
Excuse me? What happened all of a sudden? As I recall, you called me a horrible woman, didn't you?
Forget about the past. I finally realized it after you left home. You are the only one who is suitable to be my son's wife. There aren't many hardworking, solid women like you, no matter how hard you look.
No. What are you talking about after harassing me so much?
I'm sorry about the past. Please get back together with my son.
Didn't your son remarry the girlfriend he cheated on me with?
About that? Right after he divorced you, she left him.
Oh my.
My son was ready to marry her. He was so depressed because of the rejection. Apparently, she wanted my son's money. He paid you compensation and his savings ran out. And he had to pay for everything you'd given him. Now he has to pay for everything himself. And when he finally ran out of money to spend on her, she simply dumped him.
Wow, that's too bad.
So, Madison, can you come back now? My son regrets it. He wishes he had never left you.
I refuse.
Oh no, my son still loves you.
I have no love for your son.
Don't say that. Let's live together as a family again.
I'm not kidding. I don't want to live under the same roof with you who enjoys bullying the wife.
I apologize for being mean to you.
There's nothing I can do about it.
I'll be nice to you from now on.
I have a husband.
Huh? Madison, you got remarried?
Yes, I did. I got married last year.
I didn't hear anything about that.
I don't have to tell you, a stranger, do I?
Then leave your current husband. Marry my son again.
Huh?
Because if you just got married last year, you don't have a child yet, right?
I'm 6 months pregnant right now.
What's that? Madison, you can get pregnant.
Both I and the baby are doing well.
When you were married to my son, you didn't get pregnant at all.
Well, at the time, your son was crazy about the woman he was cheating on me with. We rarely slept together.
Oh no.
That's why it's impossible for me to get back together with your son. If you want a new wife so badly, why don't you check out a dating app?
Well, then, will you lend me some money?
Huh? What is it this time?
I can't live on my son's salary. Madison, it seems you made a lot of money. Can't you help us, even if it's just a little bit?
Why should I help you guys? If you need money, go to the bank and borrow it.
Banks won't help us anymore. I've already borrowed from a lot of banks. I can't get approved anymore.
Then I guess you'll just have to let your son earn his keep.
No, he doesn't have a job now.
Oh, he quit his job?
He was fired. The debts weren't getting any lower. He had to dip into the company's money. He lost his job and his girlfriend dumped him. He's holed up in his room.
Why don't you go to work?
No one will hire me at my age. I've only ever been a housewife. Hey, Madison, you and I were mother-in-law and daughter-in-law, right? You can at least help me.
The relationship between mother-in-law and daughter-in-law is a thing of the past. I have no reason to help you. I'm sorry, but you'll have to find someone else.
No, you're the only one I can rely on. We were cut off from the rest of the family. Rumors of my son's infidelity have spread among the relatives.
Well, no one wants to have anything to do with insane parents and children like you guys. I don't want anything to do with you people either, so...
Then what should I do? I wish my son would at least work. He's in a daze every day, and it's like he doesn't even have the energy to live. And yet, we still need money to live on, and our debts are only going to increase. At this rate, we will have no choice but to become homeless.
Well, that was going to happen sooner or later.
Your ex-husband and ex-mother-in-law are in trouble in front of your eyes, and you just abandon them so easily?
I'm a stranger who has nothing to do with this. I think you were wrong in the way you raised your children in the first place. He didn't even put any money in the house, and he cheated on me all the time. And then, when things don't go his way, he shuts himself out. I have zero sympathy for him.
Don't say that and help me, please.
I can't.
Madison!
If you bother me anymore, I'll call the police and file a report for harassment.
Wait a minute, then give me just one chance. I want you to let me apologize in person, not by text. Then you'll understand that I'm seriously sorry. My son wants to see you.
You are persistent. I will block all texts, phone calls, and emails from you and your son. Well then, I wish you all the best in your struggle for your beloved son.
Wait, Madison, please don't abandon me.
My ex-mother-in-law worked part-time to support her recluse son and paying off his debts. The other day, I happened to see her on the street. I was surprised to see that she looked like a different person. She used to be fat and fair-complexioned. She had lost weight, her eyes were sunken, and her face was covered with wrinkles. I felt sad for her, thinking that she must have suffered a lot. But I did not speak to her because she deserved it. As for me, I gave birth to my child safely. My family of 3 is living happily together. Taking my ex-mother-in-law as a negative example, I want to do my best in raising my child to become an independent adult.
Nicole? So, I got some trash in a package from you, and I'm wondering what it's about. Sending something like this to your mother-in-law? Don't you have any manners?
Trash? I don't remember sending anything like that. The only thing I sent recently was the photos from Abigail's school sports events.
Oh my gosh! Calling your daughter's photo trash? What a terrible mother!
Uh-huh. I didn't say that. You were the one who...
Just shut it. Every time you open your mouth, it's an excuse. Even though it was your precious daughter's important event, you took blurry photos. You haven't captured any of the important moments. You've trampled over Robert's and my desire to see our cute granddaughter.
Sorry, I tried using a new camera, so I wasn't used to it. I'll make sure to take better photos next time.
Her 6-year-old sports event only happens once. And she won the race, right? To miss such an important moment on camera and casually sending over trash-like photos is beyond nerve-wracking. Why didn't you practice more beforehand?
I did, but...
Seriously? Well, I've learned that if the person using it is a klutz, it turns into trash.
Sorry.
Thankfully, Michael took a good video. But instead of capturing the whole scene, focusing more on Abigail would have been better.
I'll let him know.
Just to be clear, I'm not saying he's bad. I'm sure he's deliberately shot the whole scene because he thought you'd focus on her. It's all your incompetent photography skills. Understand?
I'll practice with the camera.
It's really disappointing not being able to see it with my own eyes. Who would have thought Robert would throw his back out right before leaving the house? I was looking forward to the trip, but it was ruined because of him.
Is he feeling better now?
Yeah, after a few days of bed rest, he's back to normal and even went back to work.
That's great. I'm glad to hear that.
It's not good at all. When he was bedridden, he kept bothering me with this and that. It was driving me crazy. Just because of a minor backache, he was whining like a baby all the time, even at night. I couldn't sleep at all. I don't ever want to be in a position to take care of him in the future.
But he took really good care of you when you were sick, remember?
Why wouldn't he? I'm the one always taking care of the house chores. If I get sick, I'll need him to be useful for once. Anyway, when are you coming over next? I want to buy lots of toys for Abigail. She deserves a reward for winning the race.
I do appreciate how much you care for her, but she's already received more than enough. She's good for this year.
That's not for you to decide, is it? Christmas is coming up, you know. I still have plenty of gifts planned for this year.
She's been really into gaming lately, so she's not interested in toys anymore.
Well, how about we get her some clothes then? I keep up with the popular brands for kids these days, you know?
Geez, it's a waste to buy expensive stuff when she's just gonna outgrow them soon.
Wrong! If she starts wearing good stuff from a young age, she'll learn to appreciate quality.
That might be true, but Michael and I always feel bad because we constantly receive from you.
Then, change that mindset. I'm just doing what I want. I want to do anything for cute Abigail's sake. And it's normal to reward a kid who's worked hard, you know? She won the race, but she didn't get anything. That's just sad.
She did get something. I bought her favorite cupcakes.
Huh? Just that? A cupcake costs just a few dollars, right? Giving that as the first prize reward is way too stingy. With a stingy parent like you, her values might get messed up too. She's going to be a celebrity in the future. Even her food needs to be high class from now on.
A celebrity?
She's definitely going to be a star in the future. With her doll-like face and long legs, she's a perfect beauty. I've never seen such a beautiful girl.
She doesn't watch TV or movies, so I don't think she's considering being in showbiz.
Even if not as an actress, she's got the looks to stand on stage for sure. You know what? Why not have her try out for a kids modeling audition?
Well, she isn't interested in fashion. She just wants to play games whenever she can. Michael and I think she might become a creator or programmer in the future.
I guess personalities really do come from parents' genes and lifestyle, huh? You're always gloomy and totally out of fashion, you know. No wonder she stays indoors playing games and doesn't care about clothes.
I mean, she just started primary school.
Kids these days grow up fast, you know. You seem pretty clueless about these things. That's why I'm worried. She might get left behind by her classmates.
Don't worry, Susan. She has plenty of friends, and she loves going to school.
Your easygoing attitude scares me, you know? If she ever gets sad or bullied at school, it'll be your fault. It drives me crazy to think that such a cute girl gets mistreated because of you, lame mother. I'll take custody and raise her myself.
You're gonna take custody? Why would that even come up?
I'm the one who's actually thinking about her future, you know. If I decide I can't leave her with you, I'll raise her myself. If you don't like that, then step up and be a better parent to a young girl with so much potential.
Susan, do you have a moment? I have something I want to ask you.
Sure, what's up?
Did you buy the clothes you sent for Abigail?
Yup, sure did. It's from a popular brand for young girls. The pink frills are adorable, right? I think she'll look like a princess in them.
Thank you for that. But there was also a posing instruction sheet in there. What's that all about?
Exactly as you see it. She should wear the clothes I sent and take pictures in specified poses. Make sure she makes really cute expressions, okay? She's like everyone's idol, you know.
Idol?
Of course. My friends always go crazy saying how cute she is whenever they see her photos. And with her doll-like looks, they always suggest she should try showbiz.
I see.
On top of that, she's super popular on social media. Some people even mistake her for a child actor or model. Oh, and speaking of, I've been contacted by a few agencies. Of course, we're in, right?
What are you talking about?
The social media I've been using. I showcase her on there and the response is amazing. The clothes I bought for her were recommended by one of my followers. We make a deal to post pictures of her wearing them, so make sure to take good shots, okay?
Who did you make this deal with?
The person who recommended the brand to me. She's a huge fan. She even said she'd be a sponsor if Abigail debuted in showbiz.
Listen, Susan, Michael and I have decided not to post her pictures on social media. Can you please refrain from doing that without asking us first? If she found out about things like her fans or sponsors being talked about behind her back, she'd be creeped out, and I feel sorry for her.
Why would she find it creepy? They're just complimenting her, you know? She'd be happy about it.
But you haven't confirmed her consent, have you? Please, delete the photos.
She's my granddaughter, you know? So it's fine to post family photos, isn't it? Or are you saying I'm not part of the family?
No, that's not what I'm saying. If she wants to share her photos herself, when she's a bit older, that's a different story. But in today's digital world, you never know what might happen.
Relax. The people who follow my account are all nice.
That doesn't change the fact that an unspecified number of people are looking at it, right?
Oh, stop being so paranoid. Anyway, we've already found a sponsor from those unspecified number of people, you know. Isn't that something to be happy about? She's practically guaranteed to become a star.
I absolutely don't want someone you met on social media to become her sponsor.
I understand you're worried because she's a rare beauty, but your passive, frugal mentality could ruin her future.
Please, Susan, I'm asking you. Delete her photos.
Oh, stop nagging. It's my account, so I can do what I want.
Also, I'll return the clothes you sent. We won't take any photos, and I don't think she'll wear them anyway. Truth is, she prefers boyish clothes over these girly outfits.
She's a girl. Of course she likes cute clothes. Wait, did you want a boy?
What?
You wanted a boy, but a girl came out. So you're trying to fulfill your desire by forcing her into boyish clothes?
Ugh, That's ridiculous. She's wearing what she wants.
You're such a terrible mother. I won't take orders from you. Just hurry up and send the photos. Otherwise, I'll spread rumors on social media about how I'm being bullied by my crappy daughter-in-law. Nicole, you're seriously beyond rude, you know that? Not coming back for Christmas is like saying we're not family.
That's not it at all. I've explained that Michael's job is too hectic to take days off. We won't make it for Christmas, but we'll definitely visit for the New Year.
I get that his job keeps him away, but Abigail's different. If you guys are not coming, then I'll come to you. We're all heading over there for the holidays this year.
Please don't. Our apartment isn't big enough to accommodate a large group like that.
Who cares? I absolutely hate the idea of not having Abigail around on Christmas. On top of that, Michael said he won't send photos anymore, you know? Not being able to see her or even her photos is like robbing me of my reason to live.
We would have sent photos if you hadn't kept posting them on social media after I asked you not to. I think it's unavoidable.
I bet you're bad-mouthing me and purposely giving him a bad impression of me, aren't ya?
I just told him the truth.
Fine, then just bring Abigail for Christmas. Since you're a housewife, you don't have any plans, right? You can make it, can't you?
But then Michael will spend Christmas alone.
He has to work, so no choice.
He can't make it there for the holidays, but he comes home every day. We'll spend Christmas as a family here. He's looking forward to putting presents in Abigail's stocking.
Stop fussing. This is final, got it? Otherwise, I'll seriously come over there.
Got it. I'll talk to him about it.
I'll make sure to get my way this time, even if he objects. You're bringing her over here. Get train tickets sorted out today. If you can't make it because you didn't get tickets, I'm going to make you regret it for the rest of your life. I'm sorry about how Christmas turned out for you. I totally forgot about your seat. Seriously, I can't stop laughing. Your sad little departure was hilarious. How pathetic.
You deliberately didn't prepare my seat, didn't you? I took it as you saying I'm not welcome.
Exactly. I only prepared enough food for my family anyway. You're just here to bring Abigail, right? So why would I offer a seat for you? How shameless of you.
Why do you hate me so much?
Huh? Why ask such an obvious question? I've despised you for ages because you're pathetic for a mother. If Abigail's raised by a lame woman like you, she'll be uncool before we know it. I have to save her before that happens. Starting now, she'll be raised in our home. I'll nurture her with cute clothes and delicious food to cultivate a sense of luxury. And of course, you'll pay child support. I don't like you, Grandma. Huh? Don't bully my mom. Wait, did you regress to infancy from the shock of losing your child? Aw, poor thing. Why doesn't Mom have a chair? You said if we came, we would have lots of delicious food. Is this Abigail? Yeah. Why? Weren't you at my house just now? When did you leave? I left while you were bad-mouthing Mom. You're so mean. Why do you say Mom's not family and that you don't like her? Don't talk bad about my mom. No, sweetheart. I just want her to be a better mom for you. If she isn't strong, you'll be in trouble, right? So I'm upset with her for your sake. I am not in trouble. My mom's the best in the world. She always makes delicious food. She's kind. She's cute. I stay with Mom and Dad. I don't want to stay at your house. Listen, sweetie, you're way cuter than your mom. No, I don't like you. You always say mean things. I'm sorry. It's a lie. I was just playing a prank on her. So, will you come back? Everyone wants to see your cute face. I'm sad without you too. I prepared cute clothes and delicious food for you. No way. Sweetie, please. I won't talk bad about your mom anymore. So can you please tell her to come back? I was wrong. I won't come to your house anymore. Never ever. Wait, Abigail. I don't want that. I'll buy everything you want. You can take any lessons you like too. So please don't say you won't come over. I love you so much. It's too sad not to see you anymore. It's your fault. And I don't really like the clothes you buy for me. I like pants and black or white cool clothes instead of pink frilly ones. Thinking girls only wear pink is so old and I don't like it. Mom buys the clothes I like, so I love her. You have no taste. Don't buy them anymore. Got it. Won't buy them anymore. Okay, Grandma. Bye-bye. Hey, Abigail, wait. Please forgive me.
Susan, it's Nicole. She gave me back my phone.
Nicole, please, come back right away. I want to apologize to her.
She's with me now. There's no way she'll come back to you. You said I'm not family. Instead of having a fun Christmas with my family at home, I had to come all the way to your place just to be treated horribly. This is outrageous. I've put up with you because you've been kind to Abigail. But if you're seriously trying to take her away, then we're done. We won't have anything to do with you. You won't see her either.
I apologize for that. I was just being a little mean, you know. You haven't sent me her photos for SNS either.
That's because you were posting her photos online without our consent. We asked you to delete them, but you kept posting new ones. So we stopped sending them.
Isn't it your idea to ask for them to be deleted? Abigail should be happy to get attention on SNS. We might find an agent for her. She could become a star.
Let me ask her then. She says, creepy, and don't like Granny. I suggest contacting you directly, but she refuses, saying she doesn't want to talk to you.
Okay. She doesn't like it either. Then I apologize. So please come back. I've been really looking forward to spending the holidays with her.
Well, maybe you should have stopped harassing me. She understands perfectly. She's been witnessing how you've been treating me, making fun of me, and leaving me out. You can't just pretend like none of that happened now.
As her mother, I just want you to try a little harder.
That's not it, right? It's been tough dealing with you ever since I got married.
I have this expectation for the woman marrying my son to be more proper. Every mother probably feels that way to some extent, right? But to think his wife is this stingy, gloomy woman, I can't just turn a blind eye.
Enough. I've talked to Michael, and from now on, we're cutting all ties with you.
Hold on. Why would you do that? I just want to see my granddaughter.
I appreciate that you care for her, but we have our own parenting principles. We can't keep up with you, always giving things or posting her photos on SNS without permission. You don't seem to think about her at all.
I care about her more than you do.
Then you should know her preferences a little better, right? She's been saying she doesn't need clothes and doesn't want to wear skirts for a while now. Yet you keep sending them. You're just sending what you think is good. You only think about yourself. That's the problem. She's sick of your selfish too. Considering others is a basic social skill even taught in primary school. We all dislike someone like you who can't even do that.
Understood. It's all my fault. So please, don't take away the fleeting happiness of an old woman.
I'm not family, so it doesn't matter, right? Besides, if I'm not family, then my daughter isn't either. Think of your beloved granddaughter as no longer existing. Goodbye.
I'm sorry. I was really in the wrong. I promise I won't be rude to you again. So please, let me see her again.
After that, Susan repeatedly apologized over WhatsApp and sent toys and clothes for Abigail as apologies. What she sent were pants, but they were still pink and frilly, not at all her style. We returned them along with a letter from her saying, "You have no taste. Don't send these anymore." She wants to choose and wear her own clothes. I'm amazed at how she completely failed to understand that. Originally, we were planning to visit my in-laws at the beginning of the year, but we canceled that too. Since then, we've been distant from them and living our own lives. If Abigail says she wants to see them, I'll consider taking her, but there's no sign of that happening anytime soon.
Oh my goodness. I can't believe you. It's almost 7 o'clock and you're still not home. Where on earth are you?
I'm sorry, Rebecca. I have to do overtime, so I might be late coming home again today.
Don't give me such an obvious lie.
What? I'm not lying.
You're using work as an excuse, aren't you? Don't you know your position as a wife?
No, it's really work.
Then, what's your plan for dinner? Don't tell me I should cook my own dinner.
Well, I already cooked dinner this morning. It's all in the fridge. Just eat that for dinner.
What? Are you giving orders to your mother-in-law?
What? No, I'm just telling you that there's dinner for you.
I'm really disappointed in you, Taylor. You know what? You don't have to come home today.
What?
I mean, not just today. You don't have to come home for the rest of your life.
What do you mean by that?
I've had enough of you. You have failed as my son's wife. Therefore, you will divorce Paul.
What? What are you talking about, divorce out of nowhere?
Listen, do you even realize how much trouble you're causing me and my son? Just think about it.
I never thought that way.
Put your hand on your heart and ask yourself. You're too focused on your work. You're not fulfilling your duties as a wife at all.
I'm not quite sure what you mean by duties as a wife. I'm not neglecting household chores. If I have to work overtime, like today, I prepare dinner in the morning. And I do cleaning and laundry almost every day.
That's not the point.
What?
Even though it's been 5 years since you got married, you still haven't given us a grandchild. All my friends have grandchildren. Meanwhile, no matter how long we wait, no grandchild is born. Everyone around me boasts about their grandchildren. Do you know how miserable I feel?
But
even Paul loves children. But because of you, he can't become a father no matter how much time passes. It was such a mistake that he married a defective woman like you.
Defective? You don't have to say it like that.
Well, what else can you call it other than that? Normally, after 5 years of marriage, it's only natural to have 1 or 2 children. Oh, poor Paul. Because of a useless wife, he still can't have his own child.
Why do you assume it's my fault? I did undergo tests at the hospital, but they didn't find any signs of me being infertile.
You can't rely on that. Even if there's no sign on the test result, the fact remains. I still have no grandchild. Come to think of it, you're an only child, right? Whether it's genetics or something else, I'm pretty sure you are difficult to get pregnant.
I don't know how to put it in words. I don't think it's about my genetics. It's just challenging for us as a couple to conceive a child.
What do you mean by that?
I'm sure you've noticed. Paul has been coming home late a lot lately. We sleep in separate rooms these days. There's just no chance, you know?
That's because you're not attractive as a woman. Working aggressively like a man, you're not feminine. Make more effort to be loved by your husband. It's your fault that Paul doesn't sleep with you.
So you want to blame everything on me?
Anyway, you're useless if you can't have children. Pack up your things and leave our house right away.
If you insist, I don't mind leaving. Before that, please let me talk to Paul one last time. After all, it's our problem between me and Paul.
No, it's not just a problem between you two. It's a huge family problem. I won't allow any contact with Paul.
What?
Considering how cunning you are, you're probably trying to manipulate Paul into not divorcing.
Are you serious? We can't even have a proper discussion about divorce?
If you want to talk to Paul, do it through me. I mean, I don't think there's anything left to discuss anymore.
What?
Paul is getting remarried soon.
Remarried?
Yes, because Paul will be a father.
No way. That means Paul was cheating on me?
Yes. His affair partner got pregnant, so please hurry up and divorce him.
Unbelievable. I had a feeling Paul was cheating, but I never imagined he got someone pregnant.
Well, ideally, they should have remarried before having children, but we can't change what's already happened.
I don't know what to say. I see. If that's the case, I guess there's nothing else I could do. But let me ask you something. Your own son cheated on his wife and got that woman pregnant. Are you okay with welcoming a woman who casually dates married men as your daughter-in-law?
Of course. There are things I don't like about it. But as Paul mentioned, his affair partner is apparently a young woman in her early 20s. She'll likely give birth to many grandchildren in the future, which is much better than a completely useless woman like you who can't have children.
Is that so? Then I'll divorce him right away. I've also had enough, both for Paul and for you.
Good.
But I won't agree to any property division.
What?
Of course, I won't give a single penny to that cheater.
You're so greedy. You've wasted 5 years of Paul's life. You should feel sorry for that. Plus, Paul is going to have a child soon. Raising a child costs a lot of money. Yet you have no empathy? How selfish can you be?
That's none of my business.
Oh my goodness, what a cold-hearted person.
I'll have my lawyer contact Paul, so please tell Paul to cooperate.
Well, whatever. You'll live a lonely life without ever having children. So out of pity, I'll let you do whatever you want. But please never come near Paul again. Don't come back saying you're lonely and want to get back together with him.
Don't worry. I never want to see the face of the scumbag who betrayed me.
Oh God, you're still disrespectful to the bitter end. Hey Taylor, it's been a while since we've talked. I hope you've been doing well.
Rebecca? Wow, it's been a while. What do you need this time, huh?
Oh, come on. I just wanted to say hello to you.
Oh, really? Well, there's no need to do that. We are strangers.
You never changed. I reached out to you after 7 years, and you still don't know how to respect me.
So, what made you contact me? Wait, don't tell me you contacted me about your son's divorce.
What? How did you know?
I heard it through rumors. Isn't it the third divorce already?
It can't be helped. After all, couples are just two different people. If their values don't match, there's nothing left but divorce.
Values, huh? Well, leaving that aside, you contacted me after 7 years. Is something going on?
I have good news for you.
Good news?
Yeah, pretty good one. For a miserable single lady like you, I've brought you an offer to get back together with my son.
What?
You can come back to our family. You can remarry Paul again.
Remarry?
Don't worry. Paul just got divorced recently, so he's single now. Paul married 3 women, including you. But none of them ended up having children. He's almost 40, right? It seems he's getting tired of it. He started to think maybe he can give up on having children.
Oh.
I really wanted grandchildren too, but children are a blessing. It can't be helped. But now, I'm worried about my own old age. So Paul and I talked it over, and we decided to give you another chance.
Why are you talking like I'm the one who wanted to get back with him?
Why not? Aren't you happy that you can get married with him again?
Not at all.
What?
I have no intention of becoming the caregiver for my ex-husband and ex-mother-in-law.
Being a caregiver? It's not like that. I'm just saying let's be a family again.
You're trying to use me. Both you and Paul are getting older. So you're bringing me back to be your housekeeper and caregiver, right?
No, I'm not. You really have a messed up personality, don't you?
I just realized something. Did you say that Paul still doesn't have any children? I thought after we divorced, he became a father. You have a grandchild, don't you?
Actually...
Why doesn't he start over with her instead of me? You were happy when she got pregnant, weren't you?
There's just a lot of things that happened. He can't get back together with her.
Why not?
Actually, the child she was carrying wasn't his.
Oh, really? That sucks.
I can't believe I was completely fooled. She claimed the child was Paul's. But when the child was born, it didn't resemble Paul at all. So just to be sure, we did a DNA test. It confirmed that Paul wasn't the father. And there's more. After we found out that the child wasn't Paul's, she disappeared with the child. She took Paul's cards, cash, and all valuable belongings from the house. She seemed like such a nice lady. I never thought she was capable of cheating and stealing.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
What's so funny about it?
You never thought she was a cheater? Did you forget how they started dating?
Well, that's...
Paul brought this upon himself. Well, isn't it a good thing he realized early that it wasn't his child?
You really messed up. Anyway, that's how it is. I will welcome you back as Paul's wife. Since you can't have children, you probably won't be able to remarry anyway.
No, thank you.
Huh? Why? I'm offering you a helping hand and you're refusing? There's no reason to refuse.
I already have a husband.
No way. You married?
Yes, I remarried the year after divorcing Paul.
Why didn't you tell me?
Why do I have to tell you? You're a stranger to me.
I thought nobody would marry a woman like you. But I feel sorry for your new husband. Even though he married you, he will never be a father.
I have 5 children, though.
What did you say? How is that possible? Oh, I see. I understand. You mean you have 5 stepchildren. Wow. Having to raise 5 children who aren't your own? That must be tough for you.
No, they're all my biological children.
You're kidding.
Well, when I remarried, I never imagined I'd have 5 kids. 3 children a year, then we had twins. Both my husband and I are busy taking care of them every day.
Why? How? How can you have 5 children when you're supposed to be infertile?
I'm pretty sure I told you about it. I had medical tests done, and there was no sign of me being infertile.
But you didn't get pregnant at all with Paul.
Yeah, but even so, I quickly got pregnant with my current husband. It proves that I wasn't the reason why I didn't get pregnant, don't you think?
Are you trying to say my son is infertile?
It's just obvious. He has been with many women before, but none of them ever got pregnant, right? Doesn't that simply prove that something's wrong with Paul?
Oh my God.
Listen, Rebecca, your son is probably infertile.
No way.
Deep down, you had an idea about it, didn't you? But maybe you didn't want to accept that your son was infertile. I don't think he had any tests done.
Paul being infertile is impossible. Not being able to have children is just a coincidence. It's definitely not Paul's fault.
Then you should get him tested. You believe that he's not infertile, right?
Yes, maybe you're right. I will ask him to get tested. I'll prove that Paul isn't infertile.
All right, good luck. I have to go now. My child started crying.
Hey, Taylor, I have something to tell you.
What now?
You said you have 5 children, right?
Yes?
I'd like to adopt one of them.
Excuse me? What are you talking about?
It was confirmed that Paul was infertile.
Ah, so he went for tests right away.
He was devastated when he heard the results, even though he'd already given up on having children. Finding out he was infertile was a huge shock for him. Now he's skipping work and shutting himself in at home.
Oh, but why do you want to adopt one of my children?
Even though you divorced, you were once part of our family. The children you bore are practically Paul's too.
What? No.
Just give me one of your children. If we welcome a child in our home, I'm sure Paul will return to his old self.
That's such a selfish idea.
Even for you, raising 5 children must be hard, right? I'm trying to lessen your burden, so be grateful. I'll adopt one of them, so give me the smartest, cutest one. My son and I will raise them with care.
Are you serious? Have you gone completely insane?
How rude! I'm not losing my mind. Hey, if possible, I'd prefer a boy. I'll make him the heir to our family. With 5 children, surely there's at least one boy, right?
Well, actually, all 5 of them are boys.
Wow, that's perfect. Let me have one of them. Boys eat a lot as they grow up. With 5 of them, the food bill will be huge. Let me help you, Taylor.
Even so, I can't just hand over my precious children to you.
We have the right to take them.
You are insane. I would never give my child up for adoption, especially not to a scumbag like you.
Excuse me? What do you mean by scumbag?
It means exactly what it means.
You ungrateful bastard! How dare you speak like that to your former mother-in-law who took care of you?
What? I don't recall ever being taken care of by you. I've managed all the housework while working full-time. If anything, I was the one who took care of you. I've been snubbed a lot by you for not being able to have children. For 5 years, I've been enduring you and your son.
What are you bragging about? Fulfilling your duties as a wife was your responsibility.
It's a good thing I got away from you too. Thanks to that, I met a kind husband and was blessed with 5 lovely children. I'm happy every day.
Don't you feel like sharing that happiness with us?
Not at all. So that's why I don't need your son in my life again. And I would never give my child to you.
Oh, please, Taylor.
I'm sorry, but I have to go now. I don't want to have any further involvement with you.
Wait a moment. You're the only one who can help Paul, you know.
Why do I have to be the one to help? Please stop clinging to the ex-wife you kicked out. Don't you have any pride?
Please, come back. If not, just give us the children.
That's enough. I'm blocking you now. Goodbye. After that conversation, I immediately blocked Rebecca. According to rumors, Rebecca had been asking all relatives about my whereabouts. I heard that she was planning to storm into my house. Since everyone knew Rebecca was an insane person, nobody provided her with information. My ex-husband Paul has been completely depressed and stopped going out since he found out about infertility. He finally quit his job and kept to himself in his room. Since his father has already passed away, it seems that Rebecca is now working part-time to support the family. She had been a housewife for a long time and never worked before, so she seemed to get fired soon after being hired. Now she's doing her best to get a job and support her son in old age. As for me, I'm enjoying happy days with my husband and 5 children. In the past, I went through some tough times being accused of infertility, but now I'm incredibly happy. From now on, I want to continue living happily with my beloved family. Bob, can I tell you something?
Is something wrong? I'm almost done with work, so if it's not urgent, you can tell me about it after I get home.
I'd really like to talk to you directly after I get home, but I just can't wait.
If you say something like that, I can't wait either. What the hell happened?
I've been thinking for a while now that maybe... I just went to the OBGYN after work. I'm pregnant.
Seriously? We're having a baby?
That's right. Our longed-for baby.
We're going to be parents, huh?
I'm so glad we didn't give up infertility treatments.
Janet, honestly, it must have been hard for you. All I could do was support you. Thank you so much for hanging in there.
That's not true. When I wasn't feeling well, you did all the housework and everything. You really helped me out. Let's continue to help with each other from now on. Well, first, we have to have a healthy baby.
Yeah, I know. I'll try not to burden you as much as possible so that you can have a healthy baby.
Thank you.
Janet, have you notified your parents yet?
No way. Of course I wanted to tell you before anyone else. I'm not home yet either. I'm calling you as soon as I left the hospital.
I see.
Besides, I don't want to tell my parents yet. Of course, I don't want anything bad to happen to the baby, but until I'm in the stable period, I don't want to tell my parents or your parents. I'd like to tell my parents and your parents once the baby is in the stable period. Is that okay?
Yeah, okay. I don't know this kind of thing. I respect your feelings.
I appreciate you saying that. It's been almost 5 years since we started trying having a baby, right? To be honest, I was thinking it might not work. When the obstetrician said, "You're pregnant, congratulations," I couldn't help but cry. I'm also glad that now Susan won't pester me asking if we're going to have kids yet.
I'm really sorry for making you feel bad. Every time I see my mom, I tell her, don't pressure us like that. It's the life we've chosen with or without kids. And she says, yes, I understand. But she doesn't get it at all.
Well, it can't be helped. You are an only child. I understand your mother's desire to have a grandchild.
But she's too insensitive. Old people are like that. Forgive me.
Don't worry about it. I'm pregnant. Susan doesn't seem to like me. I hope the pregnancy will improve our relationship a little. She's the one who gave birth to you, so I want to get along with her.
Thank you, Janet. But she has quirks, so don't try too hard.
Got it.
We have to start thinking about the move, the baby's name, and all the other stuff.
Bob, you're getting ahead of yourself, but I agree with moving out. We're living in the same apartment since you were single. It's too small to raise a child there. I'd like to buy an apartment or a house. Let's look around and see what's available.
Yeah, let's do that. I can't focus on work today since I heard this news. I'm getting ready to leave the office and go home. Is it okay to eat cake when you are pregnant?
Yeah, I guess I'll have to restrain myself as I gain weight. But for now, it should be fine.
Good. I'm going to buy a cake from your favorite store. Let's celebrate.
Thank you. I just got home a little while ago. I'll make your favorite dish with ingredients we have at home.
Yay. I'll go shopping and I'll be home in about an hour.
Okay, I'll see you then.
Congratulations again, Janet. When you told me the day before yesterday that you were pregnant, I was really surprised. I asked you the other day if you were going to have a baby yet. Why didn't you tell me that you were pregnant? I was the only one who didn't know.
I'm sorry, Susan, that I didn't tell you yet. But you were not the only one. We decided not to tell anyone until we were in the stable period. We decided that we wouldn't tell anyone, not our friends, not the people at work. I didn't tell my parents either.
Well, it's so sad that you treated me like your friends and colleagues. I've been so worried about you guys for so long, and yet you're so cold.
I appreciate your concern. I was having morning sickness and all. I was afraid to tell you because I didn't know what would happen. I'm sorry I made you feel bad.
Oh, well, I'll let bygones be bygones this time.
Thank you very much.
Not to change the subject, but I thought a pregnant woman needs to be nourished. I sent you all sorts of groceries yesterday. Have you received them yet?
I just got home from work and was preparing dinner. Then I received the package. I just put them in the fridge. I should be the one to call you. I'm sorry for that. I was just about to call you, though.
Oh, really? Well, that's okay. It's from a store known for fresh fish. It's really delicious. I wanted you to try it too.
I appreciate the sentiment, but I'm afraid I can't eat raw fish right now. So I will eat vegetables and processed foods. Bob will have the fish.
I bought it because I wanted you to eat it. You're saying you can't eat what I bought?
I didn't mean it, but you know that raw food is not good.
Of course. Maybe you think I'm harassing you?
No.
The fish is really fresh, so it's safe for pregnant women to eat. I'm sure of it.
I really appreciate your gesture, but I'm not feeling too well right now, so please let me pass this time.
Huh? You're a pregnant woman right now. Isn't taking care of your health the most important thing you should be doing right now? You still work all the time.
I take days off from work when I'm not feeling well. I try to take care of myself, but I'm still having morning sickness. It depends on the day, but when I'm not feeling well, I don't have much of an appetite in the morning, so I don't want to eat any raw food, just in case.
I'm worried about my unborn grandchild if you're like that now. It's my first grandchild, so I need you to be healthy.
I'm sure the morning sickness will settle down soon, so don't worry. The doctor says my baby's growing well.
Is that so? That's good, but I just thought of something. I've got an idea. I'm going to make lots of food that you can eat even if you have morning sickness. I'll invite you to dinner. Come to my house next weekend. I've had morning sickness myself, so I know exactly how you feel.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate your concern. But when I'm not feeling well, I really don't have much of an appetite. I might end up leaving most of the food.
I don't mind it at all. I want to do something for you, Janet. I hope you understand me.
Thank you. Well then, I'll visit you this weekend.
That's the way it should be. I'm really looking forward to it. Since Bob got married and left home, I've rarely cooked for anyone other than my husband. I'm so excited. I can't wait for the weekend.
Thank you very much. I'm looking forward to it too. Thank you so much for today, Susan. You really made a lot of treats, and they were all really delicious. I wanted to eat them all, but I wasn't feeling well. I'm sorry that I left some of it.
I thought you didn't like it. You were feeding Bob so much. I was watching you.
Maybe I'm worrying too much. It's my first baby, so I try not to eat raw food, just to be safe. I'm sorry if I made you feel bad. I really appreciate your kindness.
Oh, yes. I was really looking forward to it. It's just so unpleasant that you left that much food.
Oh, no.
Do as you please. But if you give birth to a baby with a poor appetite, I won't forgive you.
I'll do everything I can to make sure I give birth to a healthy baby. I'm really, really sorry about today.
Janet, what the hell happened while I was in the bathroom? I heard my mother crying and rushed out of the bathroom. You threw the fruit basket that Mom gave us into the trash. And you said something incomprehensible like, "Thank God." I was about to ask you what was going on, but she ran out. I ran after her and I'm listening to what she's saying. She still won't stop crying, and she just insists that it's your fault. After what you did, of course, she's crying. I also think it's your fault. She is your mother too. She's been sending us food and inviting us to dinner. She's been so good to us. She brought us a fruit basket as a baby shower gift. Why did you throw it in the trash? You should call her and apologize to my sweet mom right now.
Why should I apologize?
Huh? Janet, are you serious?
Actually, don't be surprised. I just want you to hear this. Your mother tried to take my son away from me.
Tried to take away? What do you mean?
She pointed to the fruit she brought me. She said, "I want some too. Could you peel it for me? I'll watch him." I went to the kitchen to peel it. I felt someone moving and turned around, and neither Susan nor my son were there. I ran out of the room and saw her heading for the door with my son in her arms. I rushed to bring him back and ask her, "What are you doing?" She said, "We will raise our grandchild. I feel sorry for my grandchild if he was raised by you. You're no longer of any use to us, so you and my son need to get a divorce." So I got mad and threw the fruit basket in the trash, and by saved, I mean my son.
I can't believe she would do such a thing. I don't think you are lying, but to be honest, I'm confused.
You didn't seem to notice, so I kept quiet until now. She tried to make me eat raw food, which they say is not good for pregnant women. Even when she invited us, there were so many raw foods, like raw fish, raw ham, raw egg, and so on. Don't you remember?
Well, that's true.
So I told her in advance that there were many things I couldn't eat. I didn't eat any of the raw food, so you ate it for me. Instead, I ate everything else with relish. She was really sarcastic about it. I wanted to get along with her if I could, but she hates me so much. I couldn't take it anymore. She almost took my son away from me and told me to divorce you. I don't want to get along with her anymore. To tell you the truth, I don't want to see her again.
Janet, I'm really sorry. I didn't notice anything. On top of that, I told you to apologize to her. I just asked my mom about it and she said it's true. It's her first grandchild and she really wanted to raise him. She decided to bring him home today. She said she thought I could join them later.
Now you know.
I'm frustrated. I said I'd protect you, but I haven't done anything. Please forgive me. I'm going to change.
Bob, that's enough. I know you didn't mean to hurt me. Besides, now that I think about it, once I realized that she might be harassing me, I probably should have talked to you about it.
I'll never let my mom near you or my son again. I promise this will never happen again.
Yeah, thanks. Good evening, Susan. Janet, I've been meaning to call you too. Thank you for calling me. Maybe you've forgiven me? Yesterday, Bob got really mad at me. He told me that he would never let me see you or my grandson again. It was just an impulse. I'm sorry. So you'll let me see my grandson from now on, right? Ah, of course I want to see you too. I can tell right away that you don't mean it. You are not a good liar, aren't you? I'm not lying. I mean it with all my heart. Even if you weren't lying, I would never forgive you. You tried to take away my son, whom I gave birth to with all my heart. You told me to divorce Bob. How can I forgive such a person? I contacted you today to say goodbye. Huh? Goodbye? Wait a minute. Don't say that out of the blue. To be honest, I'm still mad. I thought about just blocking you, but thanks to you giving birth to Bob, I was able to meet him and even have a child with him. Before I block you, I want to thank you. Thank you so much for giving birth to Bob. You don't need to thank me, and don't block me. Let's get along from now on. I'll help you with my grandchild and everything. I can't get along with you. I'd rather you not have anything to do with my son. I've already said thank you, so I'll block you. Goodbye. Oh no, wait a minute. Janet, I'm coming to see you now. I'll apologize or whatever. Please forgive me. I'm so sorry. Janet? I blocked Susan. My father-in-law heard about the numerous harassments she had done to me and the fact that she tried to take our son away from us. He left the house and wants to live separately for a while. I guess it's only a matter of time before my mother-in-law gets divorced. Bob, too, can't forgive her for what she did. He says he will cut all ties with her. I feel a little sorry for him, but I want to think about my husband and son first. I can't help it. My son has received a lot of love from my father-in-law and my parents. I think he is happy. I live in a new house that we moved into when I was pregnant, and our family of 3 is getting along very well. I love my parents and my father-in-law very much. They often visit us. If something happened to them, I would like to take care of them. Emily? Oh, I didn't want to say that. You're such a loser. Even saying your name is gross. What? Loser? Jasmine? Don't even say my name. It grosses me out. What's going on all of a sudden? We're going to be relatives soon. You and my brother are getting married tomorrow, right? Yes, in a 5-star hotel. One of the most luxurious in the world. A place a loser like you could never afford a wedding. I mean, if you ever could get married. Oh, sorry, that just slipped out. What? Nice comeback. No, but... Well, you're not married yet, but we are going to be family. Before, you were the one who asked me to call you Jasmine. I only had an older brother, and I was so happy I was going to have a sister-in-law. You were always nice and friendly to me, and now suddenly, you tell me not to call you by your first name. And loser and stuff? Why are you saying this stuff? Because Royce is a college graduate. When I heard that my sister-in-law-to-be only graduated from junior high school, I was upset. But Royce makes good money. And I thought it would be immature to break up with him for that reason. So I put up with it. I guess you could say Royce has a bit of a sister complex. He was always defending you, his sister, and he would get angry if I said anything bad about you. Your parents are the same way, aren't they? You're a middle school graduate who can only do a part-time job. Why don't you stop mooching off your parents and be more independent? Excuse me? Oh, I'm so sorry. Even if you wanted to be independent, you couldn't, could you? That's because you're independent disabled. Huh? That's right. You're just a helpless person with the intelligence of a middle school graduate. Your parents and your brother Royce are trying so hard to protect you and take care of you, aren't they? But I hate spoiled people. Huh? Well, I just heard a lot of stuff I didn't need to hear. Are you sure about this? If I told my brother and my parents about this, I don't think they'd be very happy. And I don't know what will happen to your marriage. Wow! You really are clueless, aren't you? Of course that part's fine, isn't it? I actually went to the city office today to file our marriage registration. I figured I don't have to play coy anymore, so why not? So, is this your way of revealing your true self just because of that? Well, partly, but also, could you please not come to the wedding tomorrow? That's just going too far. I'm the groom's sister. I can't imagine one of the closest family members not being at the wedding. Absolutely not. Why not? I think this is something that goes without saying. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Please tell me. You know what? I can't believe a loser high school dropout is the sister of an exec like Royce. No one would believe it, and it's too embarrassing. Huh? Don't me. If you think about it, you'd understand, wouldn't you? You think a moron who is no better than a beggar can attend our beautiful wedding? My grandfather is the president of a big company. There's a world of difference between us. But I got an invitation. I just sent that out for appearances. My brother is looking forward to me coming. So what? Huh? On the contrary, except for Royce and your parents, nobody wants you to come. I don't want my parents and all my relatives to breathe the same air as a high school dropout handicapped loser. Do not come to the ceremony. If you don't want to embarrass Royce, go hang out with all the other losers. Oh my God. Royce, maybe I shouldn't go to the wedding tomorrow. Huh? Why not? Are you not feeling well? Jasmine's grandfather would love to see you. I definitely want you to see the wedding. Well, the truth is, I just got a message from Jasmine and she told me not to come to the wedding. What? Why? She doesn't want to breathe the same air as a high school dropout. Huh. She also said I'm a high school dropout and a handicapped loser. She says that I'm mooching off my parents and that you spoil me. Where did she get that from? Did she really say that? You guys get along, don't you? Jasmine's an only child, and you just have one brother. You were so happy to get a sister-in-law. She said that now that you're officially married, she doesn't have to put up an act anymore. She's showing her true colors. What's that? I know it's hard to believe, so I'll send you a screen capture of the text messages. You can make your own judgment. Okay. This is terrible. Emily, I'm really sorry. You don't need to apologize, but it's not good. You've already registered the marriage, haven't you? No, we haven't registered our marriage yet. Oh, really? We were originally going to do it after the ceremony. I thought tomorrow might be too hectic, and I might not be able to fill it out calmly, so I just filled it out first, and I'm holding on to it for now. Did Jasmine think you've already submitted it? Maybe. That girl sometimes goes off on tangents with her assumptions. Up to now, it seemed to be a little cute,
and she could get away with it when people backed her up. But this is going way too far. I can't believe she would talk about my precious little sister like this.
She even said you have a sister complex.
She can say whatever she wants, but treating you like this without even knowing who you are, it's unforgivable. Besides, a wedding is something the bride and groom make together. I can't believe that she was going ahead with this without my consent. Emily, can you just let me handle this?
What do you mean, handle it?
I have an idea. She needs to be taught a lesson for being so disrespectful to you.
If you say so, okay. Even though I'm the one dealing with this. Jasmine is your fiancé, so I guess you are the one who needs to decide what to do about it. I'll leave it up to you, bro.
Great. Jasmine's grandfather and parents are very influential people, and I don't want to cause trouble for you. I've got a lot to take care of, so you just come to the wedding as planned.
Okay, I see. Don't go overboard. I expected that I wouldn't have a seat, but I didn't expect you to try to burn my hair with a lighter. It's unbelievable.
Unbelievable is my line. I told you not to come to the wedding because I didn't want to breathe the same air as you. Why did you just show up at the wedding?
Of course I came because I was invited. It's only natural that I would give priority to a written invitation, rather than a verbal promise that you unilaterally forced upon me. Fortunately, my parents noticed and extinguished the fire immediately, so I didn't get hurt. But the tips of my hair got burnt.
What are you yapping about? I'm embarrassed by your presence, so go home.
I'll leave, even if you don't tell me to. I don't want to be at a wedding with a violent woman who burns hair, not even for a second. Also, my parents and the groom's side of the family will all be going home with me.
Do whatever you want. A loser family that cuddles a handicapped high school dropout. It doesn't make any difference if they're here or not.
Do you really think so?
Of course I do.
Do you think Royce thinks the same way?
Of course I do. Because he can marry me, whose father is the president of a major company. And we have a powerful lawyer in our family. If we get divorced, I'm going to demand a huge amount of compensation from Royce. A small family like yours could never make enough money for the rest of your lives. If that happens, your life will be over. I don't care how much of a sister complex you have. No one would give up their whole life to take care of a handicapped high school dropout loser of a sister. You can't protect your sister, a middle school graduate with a disability, just because of that. Come on, go home. Go home. Go home.
I'm sorry to interrupt your excitement, but you are finished.
Huh? You're saying something?
You've been saying handicapped for a while now. How do you feel about that word? Your father and grandfather run a pharmaceutical company. Your customers are people who are truly disabled due to illness or injury. And yet you use such language to abuse people so lightly.
What's wrong with calling a handicapped person handicapped?
I am not disabled.
You have the intelligence of a middle school graduate, so you must be disabled.
I have a college degree.
Huh?
Well, technically, I went to school full-time until middle school. As an adult, I earned a high school diploma. I graduated from night college while working.
So what? Most people go to middle school, high school, and college without a year's delay. Some of them go on to higher education as adults, or go to correspondence school. All those people are not normal. Disabled.
Okay. Then my brother is handicapped too.
What?
Don't tell me you didn't know that. After graduating from high school, my brother got a job at his current company and graduated from a night college with a college degree while he was working.
Huh? What?
Originally, our parents were business owners just like yours. When I was in junior high school and my brother was in high school, the company went bankrupt and we were in huge debt. We had no choice but to go to work instead of going to school. But I continued to go to school and study with my own money while working. I know this must be hard for you to understand since you have always depended on your parents' money for everything.
Yes, that's right. I don't know anything about the world of those poor people. Besides, what's the point of having a college degree? Unlike Royce, who works hard and earns a lot of money, you don't even work hard. You're still at the bottom of the pile.
I'm working too, you know. I mean, right now. I've just rented a meeting room at that 5-star hotel and am in a business meeting with Mr. Sims, the chairman of W Pharmaceuticals.
Huh? Chairman Sims of W Pharmaceutical? Isn't that my grandpa?
Yes, that's right. Of course, it's not only the chairman, but also the person from the department in charge, who actually works in the field, is with us. There was no point in staying at the wedding hall any longer. We decided to have a more meaningful conversation. And the fact that you tried to burn my hair earlier, the chairman knows all about it.
What? I don't understand what's going on here.
W Pharmaceuticals and my plastic container manufacturing company are going to do business.
What? You run the company?
That's right. Even though my father's company went bankrupt and we were in debt, I always admired my parents, who were the presidents of their own company. That's why I started my own company after graduating from Knight College.
Huh?
Regardless of what you did this time, we've been talking about doing business with them for a while.
Wait a minute. I didn't know anything about this.
No. I've told you many times that I went to Correspondence High School and Knight College, and that my brother went to night school while working as well. He just didn't listen to me.
Huh? Huh? That's absolutely not true. I haven't heard anything.
Even if you weren't listening, what would your brother and the president of W Pharmaceutical think of someone who disrespects people based on their educational background and calls them handicapped? Now I'm going to take a screenshot of this message. I'm going to show it to everyone at W Pharmaceuticals. And while I'm at it, I've asked them to project it on the screen at the ceremony. Let's have all the invited guests on the bride's side see it.
Wait! I don't want that secret to be known at the wedding. I didn't know Royce went to night school either. If it gets out, the marriage will be broken off, so go home now.
Then I'll let the secret out.
What? Wait!
It's too late for that. At the venue over there, my brother will read out everything you've said and done, and he'll expose you. He's already made up his mind to break off the engagement with you.
Huh? What do you mean breaking off the engagement? We're already married. How can you be divorced so easily?
Jasmine, you are still single.
Huh?
My brother has the marriage certificate, and he was going to take it to the city office after the ceremony.
No way!
That was the plan all along, wasn't it? Why are you surprised? Oh, and your grandfather and parents know about the broken engagement.
No way!
Well then, watch the screen.
Oh no!
Jasmine's disgusting behavior became known to all the relatives and the employees of W Pharmaceuticals. Of course, the engagement was called off. Furthermore, Jasmine's parents disowned her because of the damage she would do to the company's image. She had to make do with a part-time job, which she had looked down upon so much. Jasmine, who had always depended on her parents' money, had no experience in the business world. She has never been able to get anything right, and she works every day while being yelled at by her boss, who is younger than her and only has a high school diploma. On the other hand, I have started a business partnership with W Pharmaceuticals, and we are making good profit. My brother also seems to have taken the stress of this matter to work, and his performance is ebbing and flowing, and he is on the verge of a promotion. My parents' company went bankrupt when I was very young, and my brother and I had a very difficult time. Thanks to that, we have the power to turn adversity into opportunity, and we are second to none in perseverance.
Thank you for watching. Please rate the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.